Hi guys, Matt from the Big River here. We ordered 10 box this week. A smaller than the last couple weeks. Still a lot of really fun things to see. Let's see where we go. First thing up, we have green tiger barbs. This is a restock on green tiger barbs. Last batch came in beautiful. These ones look equally nice. Get out of here so quick. We just got some more. Red leg platies. Got a ton of live bears in stock right now. Added red wag platies to that mix. Next up is clown barbs. They're tiny. Clown barbs are again about a 3 to 4 inch barb, fast, and a very fun fish. We have one over there all by himself. He's about twice that size. Here is an African butterfly fish. Should have a couple of them on this order. Got a couple of them still in stock. Those African Penodon, they call them also. Were completely unavailable last year. Now, anytime I see them, I'm going to grab at least a few of them to make sure we can still have them for you. Next up, we have some Tropheus Wazi. These are the ones with the bird egg blue spots on when they're little, and then they get the nice yellow or different colored banding on them later on. Those are Masawas, which I believe the yellow is. I got a restock on Pea Puppers this week. They're available, so we went ahead and double stocked, even though we have a couple still over there. Always try to have Pea Puppers for you. This is Tropheus Morii Orange Flame. Had some on special order last week. They look so pretty. I decided to grab another batch of them for stock. We have two different types of Tropheus and the Dwazis, which are one type of Tropheus, over there for choice right now. Wow, these guys are big. These are Singapore shrimp. They're the fan feeding shrimp. Beautiful 3, maybe 2.5, 3 inch shrimp max. Let's see, next thing is shadow cats. Don't get these this often. Yellow Pygmy Cat or a shadow cat. They're kind of a cool little schooling fish. More of a nano type fish, a little bit on the sensitive side. So take care with those guys. Susceptible to dick in my experience. Norman's Killie. They're lamp-eyed Killies. Try to keep a group of these guys around. They really look cool under the right lighting. Their eyes just really pop. Super cool. Nano fish as well. Our nano section is starting to fill in pretty good. I've held off for a while we were moving. Still got some moving fish to be done, but the nano section is looking pretty awesome if you haven't checked it out lately. Here is a restock on Bolivian rams. Gotta like Bolivian rams, more of a wild style ram from Bolivia. Next we have African dwarf frogs. Nice size on these guys, bigger than last week's. Still got some albinos over there too. The African dwarf frogs are the amphibian that do well in your tank with caveats. Gotta make sure they get food. And this is a restock on Lima Tridents. Lima Tridents are a live bear, kind of an unusual live bear. So you can see them through the tag there. Males have a nice little yellow bit on their fins, stripes in the body. Kind of a fun fish. Here is some marble angelfish. Marble angels came in and flew out of here so quick last week. I went ahead and restocked on those. Got a couple other types too. These are koi's. Real dark on those, a lot darker than most that we've been getting for local bred fish. So good pickup on those koi angels. And a whole batch of neon tetras. Should have a couple bags of neon tetras in here. We sell a ton of neon tetras because of course we do that tetra special. Subscribe to this channel right down there, hit that button, and you will receive 25% off your tetras if you get 4 or more. Sunset honey brownies, nice size on these, a little bigger than we usually get them. Nice bright colors, beautiful sunset brownies. Mono shrimp are a must in your Planet tank. Another batch of these, we'll have a double batch, one from this supplier, one from another. We always double up to make sure we don't end up without any because we just can't afford to be without them. That's the other bag of neon tetras. We're going to try to slip through one more box of fish here real quick. Aslan's standing in for Barry, doing the filming today. See if our arms will take another box. We got clown loaches, another restock. Clown loaches have been coming in really nice and big. Beautiful. Love our clown loaches. Giraffe hats. Doubled up on these on accident. We got a pretty good selection of giraffe hats right now, or Venustus. Always want to have at least a half a dozen of those around. Nice big Colombian cichlid. Melanochromis auratus, another Malawian cichlid. Auratus are those nice stripy guys, a little bit dimorphic. Boys and girls don't look the same when they get adult. Here's something in the nano aisle, Chili Raspora. Chili Rasporas are a fan favorite in the nano group. We have a lot of different types of auroras over there right now, 5 or 6 different types, a couple on this orbiter. Red lizard cats, another thing I grab whenever they're available. Even though we still have a few over there, we double stock on those because red lizard cats are one of my favorites. Very cool guy, about 4-inch on those guys. Great for any community tank. Sturba's Cory or Sturbae Cories. They're warm water Cory, great for any community tank, but in particular like those to go in your discus tank or other warm water tanks. Great for most of your Cories. Dwarf Petricola cats. Haven't got any new ones of these in quite a while because we had a big batch of them that were locally bred. Finally ran out of the hundreds of those we had laying around. So now we just got in new fresh hatched Dwarf Petricola cats. Oh, Black Caldas. These are Tanganyikan Cichlids. Excuse me, I paused there. Tanganyikan Cichlids were actually available in a bit this week. We haven't been able to get much for them. Here's back to like Malawian cichlids. These are Coptochromis borelli, the red fin borellis. They're another beautiful Malawian cichlid. And that's it for these 3 boxes. All right, after a short pause, we're back. We got a few more boxes to go here, including the feeders that we'll probably follow up at the end. Other great updates. I'm hearing banging in the background. Our reptile room is just finishing up. Ooh, gold nugget. This is an L81 Stardust. Haven't been able to get any gold nuggets for about a month and a half actually. It's kind of unusual. Usually we can get gold nuggets. Can't really see spots or stripes on them in the bag. I see a little bit. It's a little bit pale, but he's probably just pale from shipping. Gold nuggets are a fan favorite. Here's a different little pleco. This is a Polka Dot Pleco or an L20 if you keep track of that sort of thing. You can see it better from here. They have really big spots, a really neat pleco. I've always been a fan of those guys. We get them when we can. No, we're not going to be able to see this guy. This is a hairy pupper. When they ship them in something to keep them from biting the bag. Otherwise they come in without any water. So we'll just have to see a tank pick or come down and meet the little guy. I don't know how big he's going to be. Hairy puffers are one of the cooler African puffers that we get. Roma-nosed tetras, of course, on the tetra special. Always try to keep a great stock of those guys on hand. Seems like people always want to get them bottom, so have to buy more. Cylindricus, well, Neolampologus cylindricus, another Lake Tanganyikan cichlid. I told you we had a bit of a restock on Tanganyikans. I was super excited that we could get those calvus and those guys as well. Another one, this is Lampologus ocellatus gold. Another fish that we haven't had in here in quite a while. I'm not sure when the last time we had those. Another of the Lampologus family of Tanganyika Cichlids. Here's a Peppermint Pleco, that's an L30. These guys are, Spectrocanthus is a distant relative of the gold nuggets, I believe. They're another cool Pleco. And there's another one. We usually get a couple of each when we get Plecos. Yep, here's another gold dust, or Stardust gold nugget. Stuck on the bag outside the water, silly goose. And another polka dot, so we got a whole bunch of plecos to share with you guys this week. Here's a restock. This is Peacock Gundams. Super cool, unusual fish. They're loosely in the goby family. I'm a big fan of gudgeons in general. We usually have peacocks to share and empire gudgeons. We have both of those right now, just to make sure we didn't run low. If you haven't ever checked them out, nice, beautiful little stripes and spots, and they do pretty well in an average community tank. Let's see, here we have some common whiptails, or Colombian whiptails they'll call them. Super cool, medium-sized whiptail. Of course, those are more of an algae eater, or excuse me, more of a worm eater than an algae. I get mistaken because of the sucker adjust. I promised you guys more nano fish. This is exclamation point rasboras, or Boras phalmonoides. Okay, with the badly pronounced Latin. Cardinal tetras, a must. We sell out of cardinals almost every week. Every week I order more. again next week. Let's see. Who is this? Oh, this is a cool one. It's another Tanganyikan cichlid. This is Calicia. They had a couple different varieties listed. These guys remind me of a goatfish. They're like a sand-dwelling Tanganyikan cichlid. Can't really see them in the bag very well, but very cool fish. Bigger fish when they get full size. And one more Tanganyikan. This is Jodychromis transcriptus gambi. Can you see him in there? There they are. Super cool Tanganyikan cichlid. Let's just drop these to the side. We'll open up the feeders. Let's see what else is in there. There's a couple other things besides feeders in here. Should have blackworms again this week. Been able to get blackworms fairly regular. We're still next down to about half what we normally order, but that's better than what we were getting before. Well, no, these are ghost shrimp. Remember, on feeder items like ghost shrimp and guppies and comets, if you pre-order those, we give you a 25% discount on them. Blackworms, there's a pound of them right there. Got a couple pounds in the bag. Here's mostly deflated bag of goldfish, but they look good. So feeders are looking good so far. Stay nice and cold, which is important for those guys. We'll keep them on ice for the next couple minutes before we get them put away. And pop into this other box. There's probably a couple there's definitely a couple tropicals in here, and some shrimp too. Let's see what we got. Feeder guppies. A must. We always get a big order of those guys. If you're going to do a bag on those and get the discount, make sure you show up before we cut the bags. We got mixed fruit here. These are the Glow Daniels. Nice group of colors there. And let's get these here. Look like I got very many of them. I ordered 20. Looks like they sent me half a dozen fiddler crabs. Kind of on the small and missing some legs, but that's better than no crabs. Hopefully they'll have more next week. Here is a restock on Mollies. These are Dalmatian Mollies, found in silver with black spots. Always get those, so I went ahead and grab them for you. There it is. Oh, another one I only get once in a while. These are electric blue jack Dempsey. Pretty sensitive little dudes, so make sure you take special care and protect those. Try on the electric blue jack Dempsey. These are a mono shrimp. A little smaller than the other batch we got, but we always keep a double batch to make sure we don't run out. 0 is not an acceptable number for a mono shrimp. Must happen. Here we have some guppies. Oh, I know what these guys were. These were the Moscow greens. I got some of these last week and I thought they were the purples, but these are the Moscow greens. Those are super cool looking, actually. Very cool fish. Here's some more shrimp. Is red crystal shrimp. Oh my goodness. They are pretty tiny on this batch. We've been getting lots and lots of red crystal shrimp, and they are doing great. So more of those for you. I believe everything left in here is guppies. So that's everything we got for this week's order.